Hey, the headset's charging, so you get the 5 out of 10 controller microphone. Anyways, uh, we just did the Yakuza invaded the Korean mafia secret base. They burned everything down and they captured like the head dude. So that's where we're gonna be. Oh shit, an interrogation scene.
Yo, Sachan. How's Namba?
He ran off to go see his brother. It's really cute how he wants to check on him.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier for the guy.
Same with me. I didn't think you'd make it, to tell you the truth. It's nice to hear some good news for once.
Yeah. Even if it means Nanba will probably be saying goodbye soon.
Makes sense. He only came here to look for his bro. Not like he's got much reason to hang with us anymore.
Yeah, I realize that.
In the meantime, we need to get this guy talking.
Let's get started then.
Ungag him. Don't you dare shout. Try anything funny, you'll catch hell. Try to run, you get hit. Don't answer a question, you get hit. That's how it has to be. Now, how did you fall in with the Omi Alliance? I notice when you tell them to jump, they ask how high. Why is that? Hey, remember the rules for not answering a question?
Let's not resort to beating him just yet.
Huh? But if we go easy on him, he's just gonna...
As we speak, the Omi Alliance may well be looking for you. But it's gonna take them some time. How competent are they? Will they get here before we finish peeling off your fingernails?
Ask him what he thinks about forcing us to burn down our own home. Huh. Personally, I won't be stopping at just the fingernails.
You get it? We're serious. Now tell us how you're connected to the Omi Alliance. Why are you the one holding their leash?
I'm not the one holding the leash.
I didn't really think you were. Who is then?
You know.
Ryo Aoki.
Yes. You all know him?
Who doesn't know the governor? The real question is, what's his real name? Huh? Don't play dumb. We've done our homework.
What?
He didn't know.
Masato Arakawa.
How do you know that name?
A long time ago, I knew him as the young master. He knew me as Ichi, back when the Arakawa family was still in the Tojo clan. So, Ryo Aoki really is Masato Arakawa, huh?
I met him almost 20 years ago, when we were studying abroad in America. He was majoring in political economics, and sharp as a tack.
Was he going by Ryo Aoki when you met?
Yes. I didn't learn his other name until later.
Was he in a wheelchair?
No, but I heard he used to be, which actually I don't understand. Was he, really?
Yeah.
Then he must have gotten treatment in the US. You can get anything there if you have enough money. Even unapproved medical procedures.
So he had money?
He certainly lived a lavish lifestyle. I could tell he was wealthy right away. Figured it couldn't hurt to get to know the guy better.
Kiss ass.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I mean, sure, I knew he was rich, but I didn't know he was that rich. And it was shocking to learn about all his connections to the criminal underworld. I was just amazed at all the opportunities he'd grown up with. And yet...
What?
He wasn't satisfied with any of it. Not even a little bit. He wanted something completely different.
What was that?
Front-facing power.
Front-facing power?
That was his term for it. He used to say not everyone can be controlled by Yakuza threats or bribes. People like that can only be controlled with front-facing power. Power...
This motherfucker is on his way trying to be like Super King Big Nuts because he got cucked once 22 years ago. I just put that together. His whole deal is, that cop man stole my girlfriend. I need to be strong enough where I can make him submit. Christ.
where you could see. Basically, popularity.
Popularity?
What, you think that's something only a teenager would want?
Well, sure.
Then you don't understand democracy. Under that system, it's the only path to power. As long as you're well-liked by the majority, you can get away with anything.
I hate politics.
His money and criminal connections he called his rear-facing power. He said without the front-facing part, his power wasn't complete. So he decided...
to become governor of Tokyo.
Yes. He said the governor had the most front-facing power of anyone in the country.
Does he? Isn't the Prime Minister above him?
The Prime Minister is just a figurehead, chosen internally by the Citizens' Liberal Party. So essentially, you only become Prime Minister by having a few friends on the inside. But to be governor of Tokyo, that takes real popularity. 10 million people have to like you. Every vote you get represents a tiny bit of the power you have.
But what about the power of money? The Prime Minister controls the national budget.
But Tokyo's budget alone is 14 trillion yen. That's more than some countries. So the governor has both an incredible amount of money and the support of the public. Who can compete with that? Ryo Aoki knew all of this. He wanted that governor's seat long before I met him. But I was happy to become a partner in his grand plan. Step 1 was founding Bleach Japan.
You think you're his partner, huh? You sure you're not his servant? Take it from me. The young master can really crack a whip.
Here's a break if I needed to save and quit. But I don't. So we're just gonna keep going. I mean, I could fuck off to the bar and just leave him hanging here, but no.
Was it his idea to form Bleach Japan, or was it yours?
It was his.
And getting rid of all the gray zones was him too?
Yes. Although when he first explained it, I thought it was pretty naive.
But you went with it anyway. Why?
Because I knew he could use the Arakawa family to recruit lots of people fast. It was an advantage no other political figure had. I knew that then, and I was right. Pretty soon, he was delivering results. For me, following him was a win-win situation.
The young master knows exactly how to use puppets like you. Guys who get all weak in the knees just for some cash and power. Come on. Can't expect me not to make fun of a suck-up like you. So what happened next?
Early on, people thought of Bleach Japan as a small advocacy group of nice young idealists. Our only goals were to eradicate corruption and make society fair and equal. We marched around the city shouting those demands over and over.
Really? Sounds like a waste of time and money.
I thought so too at first, but Aoki knew exactly what he was doing. He had his ear to the ground. He knew what society wanted.
What do you mean?
Eliminating corruption, creating a fair society, words like that have a lot of appeal. People thought it was naive, sure, but deep down it was exactly what they wanted. So people would praise us for our morality, if not our practicality. Crazy, huh? A bunch of youths who'd never worked hard, shouting for the world to do as they said. But all the attention made them feel accomplished.
I thought people only did that shit because it's trendy.
Exactly my point. We made it trendy, and that attracted people who wanted to seem hip. Those types are everywhere. You can hardly walk down the street without bumping into them. They came to us in droves. The organization grew bigger and bigger. We even paid a bunch of women to join so we'd be gender balanced, and that attracted more people. It was funny to see those girls bring in guys who claimed to be so passionate about the cause. Hell, that's how we got Kume, now that I think of it.
Kume sucks even more than he sucked 33 seconds ago. He's just the worst in every conceivable way. He's just the worst. God, I hope I get to kill him next game.
About it. It took some time, but eventually we had members all across the country. That gave us an unexpected bonus.
What bonus?
Turns out, when you attack gray zones, the corrupt local politicians start coming out of the woodwork. They just can't resist. They're too addicted to money and influence.
So a bunch of corruption was going on.
It was so easy to grease their palms, or even blackmail them. I mean, so often we would just stumble across info that would completely ruin them if it went public.
You call that a bonus?
It's a bonus when you can make politicians do whatever you want.
Makes you even worse than the politicians.
How many members does Bleach Japan have now?
If you count all permanent employees at every branch, we're 500 strong.
Wow, 500 tight asses.
But then there's the 100,000 people who join us for marches.
100,000?
Yep. And here you have their leader tied up and pissed off.
I'll keep that in mind.
May I ask you a question now, Kasuga-san?
Shoot.
Why are you here? Aren't you ex-Arakawa? You know, if you want back in the family, I could put a word in with the governor. Think about it. How do you benefit from helping the Ijin 3 anyway? Why not leave all this trouble behind you?
Yeah, trouble's a good word for it.
Right? So why not let me go now? It'd make both our lives easier.
Look, I don't want back in the family. But I'm no ally of the Ijin 3 either.
No?
I just want to get the guy who killed my boss. In fact, when all this started, I didn't know a damn thing about Mabuchi or your plan. Get the picture now, kiss ass? We're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing it because someone picked a fight. And we're just making sure justice is served. Unfortunately for you, you're the guy who picked the fight.
In this conversation where the guy went ahead and went, the governor wants front-facing power because not everybody can be handled with bribes or threats. And Ichiban literally proves the same point. You can't bribe me, dude, and I beat everybody's ass, so what are your threats good for? I'm here until I'm not here.
Hey, you're the one who asked the dumb question. Think before you open your mouth next time.
another save break because, once again,
Ready to move on, Ogasawara-san? You and the young master got Bleach Japan off the ground. What came next?
After he got it working on a national scale, he started Phase 2. He sought out media attention constantly. Another brilliant move. Press flocked from all over to interview the charismatic young man behind Bleach Japan. He was front and center every day. He even went on some talk shows. It helped that he had a great smile he was willing to flash at every camera.
Seriously? What does it matter if you look good on TV or not?
It matters a lot, even more than what you say. When it comes to popularity, looks are everything.
not true. Danny DeVito
Is
exists.
this story anywhere close to the present day yet?
Yes, actually. In 2010, Aoki ran for the House of Councilors. When he announced his campaign, he said he was leaving Bleach Japan. But that was only true on paper.
Sure, we all know he still controlled it through you, his loyal dog. Come on, keep talking.
With the endorsement of the Citizens Liberal Party, he won that election in a landslide. And 2 years ago, he ran for governor.
Was that a landslide too?
I wouldn't call it that.
Why not?
It was more than a landslide. His popularity was off the charts. He had loads of funding. On top of...
Welcome, whoever's in here. Purgle, if that's you, high five, brother. You've got a little bit, there's a lot of backstory to catch up on. For any new people, this is just the story and some side stuff. So this is pretty late game. I think 60% of the way through. So would highly recommend playing the game, but if not, keep watching.
all that, the Arakawa family dug up dirt on all his rivals. Truthfully, it was basically impossible for him to lose. The election was practically a formality. And afterwards, he just kept riding the wave. 6 months post-election, he exterminated the Tojo clan with the Kamurocho 3K plan. Of course, he only pulled that off because the Arakawa family would...
Joe Sawashiro is that awful Walmart middle manager who hates you and is willing to fight you every day. I cannot respect Joe Sawashiro glazing. I'm sorry. He's cool, he's strong. I hate him. I hate him so much.
feeding him Tojo's secrets.
Did that happen around the same time as this?
Yes. And people loved him even more when they saw him wiping out the Yakuza.
He hardly wiped out the Yakuza. The Tojo just got replaced by the Omi Alliance.
That's true. Once the Tojo clan was gone, he opened the gates wide for the Omi. I imagine being made the acting captain of the Omi was a fitting reward.
Why didn't the people complain about the Omi coming in?
The Omi seizure of Kamurocho went down quietly. No mess, no fuss. Everyone just let the Omi slide peacefully onto the vacant throne.
Did they even notice what was going on?
I think they figured every town has its share of thugs, Tojo clan or not. As long as crime is low overall, they don't care if the thugs are Omi, or just lone actors.
So Aoki's plan worked perfectly.
Yeah. It was the rise of Arakawa, both father and son securing total power. The son is governor of Tokyo, and his daddy is the acting captain of Japan's largest gang. Pretty sweet deal, huh?
Wait, hold the phone.
What?
Maybe society didn't care about the Omi invasion, but I bet the police did. You really trying to convince me the TPD stayed quiet during this whole thing?
They did stay quiet. And trust me, they had their reasons.
Like what?
Well, in the absence of the Tojo clan, the power vacuum attracted all sorts of non-Yakuza gangs. They were two-bit thugs going on little crime sprees, trying to get while the getting was good. They had no connection to each other, no patterns, so the police didn't know what to do. Soon, the crime clearance rate in Kamurocho was taking a nosedive.
100%. He is super strong.
But they knew if the Omi Alliance came in and took control, it would reduce the petty crimes. Plus, the governor would be able to liaise between the police and the Omi. It was a win-win. Ironic, isn't it? The cops wiped out the Yakuza only to find they needed more Yakuza.
They weren't finished cavorting with criminals after all that. The commissioner's still taking Arakawa bribes.
Huh?
So according to you, the middleman between the cops and the Arakawa family is Aoki. So there's another three-way stalemate in Kamurocho. Only instead of the Ijin 3, this one has the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza.
What the hell kind of point are you trying to make?
The Omi didn't just stroll into Kamurocho. They had to have paid off the police commissioner.
You don't know that for sure.
Don't play dumb. If the police did nothing while the Omi replaced the Tojo clan, it's because someone at the top ordered them to. And Horonouchi ain't the type of guy to give that order for no reason. There was something in it for him.
What proof do you have?
I'm asking you for the proof. You gotta have something. Well?
No, I don't. And I wouldn't know about it even if it does exist. After all, I'm just the governor's loyal dog, aren't I?
A son of a bitch is what you are.
Dachi-san, calm down. Now that the young master is governor of Tokyo, is he going after Ijincho? It seems like that's what he's doing.
Yes, but his target isn't Ijincho itself. It's Yutaka Ogikubo.
Ogikubo?
Yes, he's the only cabinet member who's not totally cowed by Aoki. The rest of the cabinet does whatever Aoki says because of how popular he is. But Yutaka Ogikubo, chair of the Citizens Liberal Party, is still holding out.
A politician who actually has a spine? Now that's a rare thing.
Agreed. And he's stubborn. Under normal circumstances, he'd be a lost cause. But Aoki has come to know some things about him. Like how he also has some sway in the criminal underworld.
Aoki has proof of that?
No, he just recognizes the signs. Like Aoki, Ogikubo rose to power through shady connections. When you do that, there's a telltale smell that lingers. Aoki recognized what he was smelling, that's all. And if he gets Ogikubo out of power, then he'll be truly unstoppable.
But it can't be easy for him to remove the guy.
It's not. Aoki wasn't even going to try unless he knew he'd be successful. But he knew he would be once he smelled that criminal element on Ogikubo.
Then he knew they both shit in the same hole.
A crude way to put it, but what can I say?
So you were sent to the Ijincho branch of Bleach Japan to help make use of this dirt on Ogikubo? And the first thing you did was buy off Mabuchi. Let me guess. You told him you had the Omi Alliance's support. He couldn't resist that kind of bait. You told him he'd get in good with them if he helped you.
Mabuchi's never liked the way Ijincho is divvied up among the Ijin 3. And with his high rank, he's the de facto leader of all the other members who also don't like it. Sounds like he was the perfect prey for you.
Prey what you sent out to kill our boss, and made it look like a suicide. That murder got the Ijin 3 all riled up and suspicious of each other. Whose big-brained idea was that?
It was Mabuchi's. He knew it would bring down the Great Wall. Myself, I was never one for murder.
Oh yeah? Well, an innocent guy is still dead. If you didn't give the order, and someone above you did, right? Say it! It was your boss, Ryo Aoki, wasn't it?
Yes, it was him. I told him about Mabuchi's plan. I didn't think he'd go for it because it was so risky. In fact, I proposed a different plan of my own. But unfortunately, he saw nothing wrong with Mabuchi's plan. He was willing to accept high risk for high return, and he was eager to get the jump on Ogikubo.
The young master saw nothing wrong with killing a man?
It would have just been another murder, except someone had to pry open the crack it made in the Great Wall.
You talking about me?
Yes, but don't take it personally. It was always going to come to this eventually. Mabuchi wasn't going to stop until he had an excuse to start a war with the Seiryu clan.
She's right. Our plan was to provide the excuse, and in the chaos, find something to connect Ogikubo to Ijincho's criminals. Sure enough, we found a counterfeiting enterprise that's been supporting the Ijin 3 for decades. Jackpot.
Yeah, don't take too much pride in that. You had a hell of a lucky break.
Yes, we did. We were lucky that you're bad at choosing friends, because it was Nanba who told us. He told us about the fake money and where the heart of the operation was. It was all due to him that we were able to mobilize such a large number of Omi. I would love to thank him. Where is he, by the way?
We ain't telling you. We're the ones asking questions.
Such a shame.
Songhui, what should we do now?
Our counterfeiting business is burned and gone. So Ogikubo's already lost a major source of his power. That alone is a victory for Aoki. And as far as what will happen to Ijincho, the ball's in his court.
The Queen of the Komi Jewel is so calm in the face of impending doom.
Excuse me?
This city will meet the same fate as Kamurocho.
What are you on about?
Soon Ijincho will be under complete Omi control. No more Great Wall of Muscle to stop it. Don't you see that?
Hey! Hey! It's the Yakuza! They're coming here!
Shit! How'd they find us?
How many are there?
I saw 5 of them, but it looked like they were on their phones. Probably calling for backup.
You probably could have warned us a tad sooner.
Hey, isn't he...
I've got a sharp nose for rats, especially when they're all in one nest.
Chief!
Sorry. I couldn't protect you.
No, Chief. We should be apologizing to you.
Hurry up and get me out of here, you guys!
We will. But you better let Captain Sawashiro know who rescued you. You got that?
Fine, just hurry up!
Captain Sawashiro.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's exterminate all the vermin!
Oh, a heads up, I'm on New Game Plus, so this will not be a fair fight.
Right.
Let's go.
You sure you want to get hurt? Try this on the side. I love you guys. Go right.
I got this!
You're gonna shoot. Where were we?
Cool.
Eeny, meeny, miny. I cast delete.
Let's get nutty! Let's go!
I cast Dollar Store delete. Oops, accidentally pressed the button.
Here we go. You got it, Hulk.
Alright! Shut your best shot! Korea! Push it!
I got this. I'm not backing down. I'll show you.
I'm up!
You sure you can beat me? You're gonna be in a whirl.
Going in!
Right.
Don't get cocky!
Fifth out. And out you go away.
Thank you! Ass kicking time! Let's go! The enemy is defeated! We showed them.
Unfortunately, I think they showed us.
Huh?
Why do you say that?
They took off with the Gasawara.
So why didn't you stop them?
Yes. That was hardly our victory.
Whatever. I'd already asked him everything I wanted to. Sorry about the fighting, Chief.
Well, my people and I don't have much right to complain. Seeing as we're not supposed to be here anyway. However,
Yeah?
next time you kidnap someone, take them somewhere else.
Totally. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna kidnap someone again. Probably.
Kasuga, it's Hoshino, from the Seiryu clan.
The chairman?
He's never called this number before.
Then it can only be bad news.
Yeah.
I see. Not exactly. No, Komi Jewel's system is out of commission. For once, I only know as much about what's going on as you do.
I'm guessing the Seiryu clan's rank and file is probably real pissed off right now.
That's what Totsuka was saying.
When will we have it back up and running? Huh. Now there's a question. I won't be able to say until I survey the damage, but it definitely won't be anytime soon. Yes, that's fine.
What'd the chairman say?
The Seiryu clan quelled their infighting. Captain Takabe handled it.
Really? He made it out okay? Was there anything else?
Yes. Problem with the Yokohama Leomon. Hoshino hasn't been able to reach Zhao at all.
Huh? This whole time?
Yeah. For all he knows, Zhao could be dead. That's why he was asking us to use our surveillance system. He wanted us to check on Zhao.
Can any pieces of that system even be saved?
I doubt it.
Damn. And you know what else? The last time Zhao called us, he told us over the phone there was a coup d'etat happening in the Lumon.
I wish I could use my guys, but there's sort of a coup going on. Mabuchi's been whipping all the boys into a frenzy. They ain't happy the counterfeiting was kept secret. Ah, shit, I'm out of time for chit-chat.
Looks like we got another job ahead of us, Songhui-san.
And what makes you say us?
Really? After Zhao put your Komi Jewel ahead of himself, even though he was in danger? He was the one who told us to help you instead of his own group. Now he's in even worse trouble, and you're just gonna leave him hanging?
A fair point.
Besides, if you want to resist the Nomi takeover, you can't afford to lose him. That's my take anyway.
Jeez, Kasuga, are you gonna head over to Zhao's right this second or something?
Surely not.
Damn right I am.
Well, just hold on a second, would you? Staging a rescue in the middle of a coup d'etat is insane.
Yeah, I understand. So, you coming or not?
Who said anything about me sitting out? I'm so close to cornering Horinouchi.
Look at us. We all started in different places, each of us on our own mission. But now they're all coming together.
Yeah, that's right. Backs. So what do you say, Sangui-san? You're practically part of the crew. Do you have her backs?
Kasuga.
Come on. Think what we could do if the Komi Jewel started taking this alliance seriously.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Fucking A. Now, let's go and see if Zhao needs our help. Hey, you never know. He might be fine. Then we can just forget it.
Now there's an idea I like. Just forgetting it.
Welcome, whoever else is watching. We're doing a bunch of story stuff for late game Yakuza 7. Big story spoilers. Heads up.
Namba?
I just got back from seeing my brother. Everything Sunghui said about him was true. Plus, they set him free.
Nice! That's awesome, man! I'm real happy for you.
Thanks.
What's up? You still got the long face and all.
There's just something I want to say.
Okay, shoot.
Ichiban, you need to understand something. Ijincho is gonna be what it's gonna be. Leave it alone.
What?
I mean, why do you even care what happens to the Ijin 3? Why are you doing all this for them? Why not just get out of this dump? Why should you keep sticking your neck out for them?
You're starting to sound like you care about me.
I just think you need to stop playing hero. That's why you end up getting used. Especially by guys like me.
Used? I don't see it that way. You did what you had to do to help your brother. I get that.
But doing what I had to for my brother, that led to bad things. It made me help the scumbags who killed Nonomiya.
But that was...
But nothing! I can't wash the blood off my hands. They're not the only thing that's stained. It feels like my entire soul is tainted. Like I'm branded forever. All because of this goddamn town. Honestly, I'm just sick of this shithole.
Namba...
Nothing good is gonna come from staying here and helping these people. You'll eventually end up just like me. You don't want that, do you? Come on, Ichiban. Think of yourself for once. You did 18 years of hard time. Don't let other people's shit keep you a prisoner.
I'm not the only one stuck in the shit, man. This whole city is.
But
Ryu Aoki and Oki Kubo dragged everyone into their stupid power struggle. They started this whole mess. I'm just one guy caught in the middle of it. And keep in mind, I ain't just some random outsider. Me and Aoki, we basically have the same dad. Aoki would never put it this way, but we're brothers. And that's how I feel, at least. So I got some responsibility for him. I can't just walk away when he's causing all these problems.
you've already gone way beyond the call, man.
I could say the same about you. We aren't even brothers, but look how hard you're trying to save me right now. You're a true friend, man. Admit it.
Don't say that. I'm nobody's friend.
You know what I just realized? We're not even all that different.
Oh, please.
No, really. You, me, Adachi-san, Sachan. We all just want to know the truth. That's been the core of everything we do. Figuring out what's real in a world full of lies. What do you think of that? Am I talking out my ass?
I don't know, but I've heard enough. I'm leaving.
Fine. But I won't say goodbye. Because I think we'll be seeing each other again soon. Call on me and I'll come running, pal.
Take care of yourself.
Should we stop him?
He said his piece.
I even see where he's coming from.
Well, that's that. Let's fucking do this!
I'm ready.
Songhui, I apologize if I'm overstepping, but shouldn't you stay behind?
And why would I do that?
Our people in the Komijul are scared and confused right now. And I believe your leadership in person would be a great comfort. Please, they need you.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate, Songhui. It's cool. I know we were just pressing you for help, but you got your people to take care of.
I do, but it doesn't mean I'm going to abandon you, Kasuga. Jungi Han will stay with you. That way we can keep in touch.
Seriously? Well, that'd be great.
I am at your service, Ichiban Kasuga.
So because we lost the party wizard,
If Zhao hadn't sent
now
you
we've
to
got
us,
the
we couldn't
assassin
have
or the
fulfilled our
ninja.
duty to Okikubo. So we will do whatever's within our power to help you. Huh. Jungi Han is a very capable man.
He's also
Hell yeah,
dead.
he is. Thanks.
This man is literally a ghost. I saw the bullet enter his dome in Yakuza 6.
I see.
Honestly, though, Jungi Han is one of the best party members, period. Adachi, you've been missing too much, so you gotta get the hell out of here, man. Honestly, every party member who's not like the first four, their best classes are their starting ones. I don't know if that's just RGG Studios is bad at like RPGs because they haven't made any, or what. But the Hitman is Jungi's best class. He's super fast, he's super strong, he's got a hit everything ability. It's kind of absolutely crazy. I think he even has like all types of physical damage. I think he literally has strike and slash and gun. I gotta go to Hello Work just to see if I can unlock any more classes for him.
Do you need something?
Yugi. Yeah, see? The dead man costume.
Congratulations. You're doing great. Congratulations.
And I really had him learn everything. Well, I need you to cover him up, bro. It is too cold for you to be having your boobs out.
I'll be rooting for you.
That's the party members are real people, so every time I bump into a party member, they make a noise. Why? Because I guess they thought it would be really funny. Because they're always around you. They're always gave me abilities, but now I've got a hungry Jungi Han. Damn it.
Who's hungry?
Me.
Delicious.
Oh hey, I bought a Soji fairly recently.
What's that?
It's a little cleaning robot that vacuums the room.
Oh, that donut-y looking thing. Yeah, I saw it on TV.
It just looks so cute when it's cleaning. I want to make sure my Soji has room to move around, so I always clean up my room before I turn it on. My house has been sparkling clean ever since I brought him home.
Well, if you clean for the Soji, then...
Hey, if the house is getting clean, it's doing something right, isn't it?
Ari confirmed neurodivergent. Doesn't want to disappoint the inanimate robot.
I'm not big on bullying, but
Watch me.
you're gonna get stomped.
Alright, so Jungi Han. He punches people. He also can go ahead and poison people and inflict bleed.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
And he can go ahead, he's really good at hitting, like, dodging enemies, like the metal slimes.
I'm not.
And, here we go.
Sure you want
Time to clear the way.
No, this person isn't dead. Nobody in your party actually kills people. He gets 2 turns. He got 2 turns. He's so fast. So yeah, Jungi Han is absolutely one of the best party members.
Good times.
Am I on Legend? Yeah.
Oh.
Out of my way, peasants. Normally I would turn off the encounters, but I'm trying to level up Aerie.
Hey,
They're 5 feet behind you. They're 5 feet behind you.
You know, you say that as the same person, if I remember correctly, who can't find things in the fridge that are working.
I have ADHD. And there is literally a cop and an assassin. Or a hitman. I don't know if he actually kills people or if he just acts like he kills people.
I'm just saying.
Listen, we're not talking about me. We're talking about them.
Hey.
Of course, Zhang. It's the shield. Bro is addicted to getting my foot shoved in his face.
Hey.
Scared?
Watch me.
Let's go!
You're gonna get stomped. You sure you want to get hurt? I'm not
got
that.
this.
You sure you can beat me?
Take this! Take this!
You sure you want to get hurt?
Well,
I got this.
you're in it now!
I'll show you.
Will you?
Give me a bullseye. Here we go. Ready now?
You're in for it
Cool!
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Time to call a friend! I summon you! Das Hei! Das Hei! Das Hei! Das Hei! Das Hei! Was? You can this!
Bring it on. Watch me.
I got
You're gonna get stomped.
Don't move.
You're in it now!
You're gonna be in a whirl of hurt.
You're in for it now.
I have secrets too. Where will it land? Okay, you're gonna get stomped.
How do you resist getting your head caved in by a bat?
Watch me.
Well. Sure you can beat me? You're gonna be in a whirl.
God, he's so strong, dude.
I'm ready now.
Cool!
You're in for it now.
I got this. I'll show you. Give me a bullseye.
Watch me.
Let's see.
You're done!
Well.
Let's go! For you!
You're gonna get stomped.
I got this! Come on! Take this!
I'm not backing down. Okay,
Yeah!
Bring it on.
right. Try this on your side. I love you guys.
I got this!
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Right. I am secrets too. Where will
You're
it
in
land?
for it now. Watch me.
Let's go!
I wouldn't underestimate me.
I could make one of those guys that
Prepare to suffer.
I love you guys, but it's just some random lady that I was supposed to punch. It's like, I'm so handsome.
Yeah.
I think I too would forget that I was supposed to punch her.
Yeah, like, it would work. It would work.
Take this!
Sure you can beat me?
Cool!
not backing down.
Come on now!
Bailiff whack his PP.
Here we go.
You're in it now!
Bring it on.
I got this. I'll show you.
You're gonna
Give me a bullet.
You better have gotten that level up. 170,000. You should have gotten like 5. Oh, she learned her super.
Yo.
We gotta heal up. Out of my way, peasants. I don't need bonus EXP.
Who's hungry?
Me.
Delicious.
Alright, we're going back to the bar to get Psycho another class.
We're going back to the bar.
Listen, I've had a lot of practice hearing that exact phrase. Ooh-wee! We're going back to the bar, y'all! Where the hell am I going?
Like, I know we are Southern, but there's a lot of moments where I feel like we don't sound like it, and then there's certain things you say that practice done where I'm like, holy cow. Or your cowboy beats. You say stuff like that, and then I say,
Hey, Ichiban!
I wonder
Wanna
how
grab
many
a drink
voices
with
he
me?
does.
Sure. But you really know how to knock him back, Sachan. Promise me you'll keep it to 1 or 2.
Oh, come on. It's no big deal if we drink more than that. It's not like I'm gonna make a move on ya.
Well, that's a bummer. So, hey, you're technically still a mama at a hostess club, right?
Yeah, but I didn't found the place. I was promoted to mama after Nonomiya saw that I was the best hostess there.
If you're that good a hostess, you'll be bored drinking with me. I ain't much for clever conversation.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It takes practice. I definitely wasn't a natural at it. But neither of us is looking for tips right now, so who cares?
Okay. So what's happening with the club now? Still going strong, even without Nonomiya?
I've got the girls holding down the fort. They should be fine, barring any earthquakes. Or ex-boyfriends.
Oh, pretty impressive that you trust your staff to run the whole joint.
They know the basics of the business. I'm the kind of mama who teaches her youngsters well.
If you do say so yourself.
Well, I do. But of course, it was that desire to educate that caused all the drama in my family.
Was that all the stuff with Nanoha and your dad that you mentioned before?
Yeah. Well, at least things have simmered down among us recently. Thanks to you guys. My dad's in a real nursing home now, and Nanoha's looking for a more legit job like she had before.
So you call them pretty often?
Oh, no. Never. I just have my hostesses secretly check in on them every now and then. Nanoha doesn't
Baby bird,
want
come
to
on.
see me. She'd be furious.
Why? You two really can't get along?
That's an understatement. I haven't seen her in 7 years. I do call her up sometimes, but she never wants to meet in person. I'd like to, though, and I tell her that. She turns me down every time. Guess I have no one to blame but myself, really.
I'm listening.
It's a boring story. You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, that's me. And why not? I love shonen manga. I'm sure I'll like your story too.
No way do you really mean that.
It's true. Now come on, let me hear it.
Okay, if you're going to beg, I guess I have to tell you.
Thanks. So go ahead. How come you don't get along with Nanoha?
Well, I think it's because I was just too controlling. I always had something to say about everything she did. My mom was sick throughout our whole childhood, so I felt like I had to take care of my shy little sister.
Little sister? But you're the same age, unless there's a new kind of twin I don't know about.
Of course we're the same age. Her personality just always made her seem younger. She was so timid. I was the one with the guts, just like Mom. It's probably why Mom trusted me more than Dad. He was closer to Nanoha since she took after him.
I gotcha.
Dad wasn't earning much from the little company he ran back then. I tried to help him out by getting a part-time job in high school. Didn't take me long to figure out nightlife entertainment was where the real money was. Pretty soon I was essentially the breadwinner of the family. And after Mom died, even more so. All I wanted was for Nanoha to get into a good college and live an honest life.
But you think that came off as controlling to her?
Yeah. I told her which college to go to. Insisted she become some sort of white-collar professional. But the straw that really broke the camel's back was me chiming in about her new boyfriend. I listed every red flag I could possibly think of, then I asked her if the dude raised any of them.
What, like you made a physical list?
Yeah. Stuff like being dirty, acting douchey at restaurants, condescending towards women, always name-dropping. There were a lot. I went too far, honestly. But you know what? The bastard did fit a lot of them. She was like, oh, but he's getting it together. He's starting a consulting firm. But I told her to dump his ass.
She is super valid for that. Like, I understand what the game's trying to go for, but like, if your man is acting like a douche to waiters in restaurants, kill him.
He's probably a dude.
Kill him. Kill him now.
Also,
I'm betting she didn't like that.
how do you think
No,
he's gonna
she
treat
did
you
not.
once you
Threw
guys
stuff, screamed
start
herself
moving
hoarse,
forward in your
cried.
relationship? As soon as you
Even my
start doing
freaking
anything
dad
nice for him,
cried
he's gonna
seeing all
see
the
you
drama.
as a boyfriend
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was that intense?
and treat
I
you
think it
bad.
always bothered him that he couldn't make enough money to help my mom. He was embarrassed I made more than he did. I remember, after he found out what my pay was, he just started doing whatever I said. And then all of a sudden, during this fight, he started sobbing about how he should have helped Nanoha break free from me.
Sounds like he was finally letting out everything he'd bottled up.
Yeah. And it turned out Nanoha's boyfriend problem was just the beginning. Because in that moment, I realized my family was distancing themselves from me.
Sachan.
It was, 7 or 8 years ago when I decided to leave home and just focus on work. Imagine how it felt when Nonomiya called and told me about this new family trouble. How Nanoha chose to work at a soap land instead of asking me for help. I was shocked. I really was.
And just in case it ever comes up, we're all supposed to pretend you don't know she was working at Otohime Land, right?
Knowing my sister, she'd die of embarrassment if she found out I know.
Well, then the charade must go on.
I think I had one too many after all. I didn't plan on talking for so long. But thanks for getting a drink with me, Ichiban.
Everyone's going through something. Having a friend to talk to just makes it a little easier.
The walking animation is from literally 2005 or 4. And
I don't need you to tell me. It doesn't make it any less crazy.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's very much broke.
The walking animation works just fine. It looks good, y'all. Come on. What's motion capture?
They all look like they're trying to smuggle stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to walk. They're trying to appear casual while walking.
No, I mean it looks like they're trying not to let it fall out.
Yeah, it's a stick. That's how they made the wireframe work.
Do you need something?
That didn't unlock any jobs? Damn it.
You're stinky and horrible.
I'll be rooting for you.
Well,
Everyone is horrible and stinky.
the Battle Brother is a calling me. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this stream for now. Battle Brother Chungus, I will be streaming more tomorrow. And I will see you in the party. Everybody else, I'll be back. So if you want to watch more Yakuza 7, just come back.